guys? Welcome back. Welcome to another video. We're going to be doing UFC 283 prediction videos. And there's really nothing much to say. We'll get right into it. So, first fight on the main card is going to be Neil Magny and Gilbert Burns. I like Neil Magny. I like it. He seems like he's on a little on good trajectory right now. But after that Hamzat fight, I really think Burns like showed how he's a dog and he deserves to be up there. And I think he's gonna stick in that top five in that welterweight division for a while. So I think Gilbert Burns probably wins this fight by a close decision. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, Gilbert Burns. The thing you're forgetting about Gilbert Burns is he looked in a dog in that Khamzat fight because Khamzat wanted to make a statement. He didn't want to wrestle him. He wanted to knock him out, but that was his biggest mistake.
And he rocked him. He dropped him though.
Yeah, but Neil Magny knows he can't win this fight striking because Neil Magny's striking is not very good. He knows he's not going to go out there and outstrike Gilbert Burns. He has a disadvantage in the striking, the power, everything. Everything striking wise, there's a disadvantage. But I'm picking Neil Magny here, baby. I'm picking Neil Magny here. Not but because the number one thing he's gonna do in this fight is wrestle. And he's gonna control him. It's a 3-round fight. He doesn't have to control him for 5 rounds. Gilbert
Hamzat didn't
Burns
do that.
Gilbert Burns' jiu-jitsu is
Hamzat
very
didn't do
good.
that.
Hamzat went away from the
Hamzat's
game
a better
plan.
wrestler than Neil
Hamzat went away
Magny.
from the
Hamzat
game
couldn't do
plan.
it.
That was the game
Couldn't do
plan.
it.
He went away from the game plan to prove a point. He didn't want to
Oh
wrestle. He
my
wanted to knock him
gosh.
out.
No.
Neil Magny is going to go out there and wrestle Gilbert Burns. He's going to avoid the submissions on the from the bottom on Gilbert. And
Usman couldn't even wrestle Gilbert Burns. Usman didn't
Usman
even
didn't
want to
have
try to.
to.
He's
Usman
good.
didn't have
He's
to.
so good on the ground. That's
When
comical.
was the last time you seen Usman
Wow.
really wrestle? He's like fell in love with his striking.
No.
Yeah. Neil Magny wins this fight by unanimous decision in the by wrestling Gilbert Burns for 3 rounds. Maybe Gilbert steals a round, but I'm going with the upset here. I think it's going to be a bad night for the Brazilians on this Brazil card. The next fight of the day, Jessica Andrade versus Lauren Murphy. I mean, I'm not really thinking about this one much. Jessica Andrade is going to win this fight. She's either going to finish her or it's going to be a decision. Jessica Andrade, she beats who she has to beat. Her only loss is she comes to look at who she loses to. Valentina, Rose, Welly, Joanna. She never loses to the people she's really supposed to beat. Last fight, the standing arm triangle choke, we all know. Jessica Andrade goes out there, wins this fight easily. I'm not concerned about this one.
I mean, yeah, everything you said, I pretty much agree with. The only thing about it, I think Lauren Murphy, the thing about her is like she has a good chin on her and like she's always staying in the fight. I don't think we're gonna get a finish here. I think this goes to decision. But Jessica Andrade, again, like you said before, she loses to like the top 1, 2, 3 in that division, but everybody else she beats. I mean, Amanda Lemos, she was nominated for submission of the year with that standing triangle. That was nasty. So I think Jessica Andrade might be able to pull off a submission, but I think it will be a dominant decision win.
Yep.
But yeah, for the next fight, we got Paul Craig and Johnny Walker. This fight's interesting because Johnny Walker has been on a iffy streak lately, and Paul Craig. I mean, same with him, kind of. I think Paul Craig wins this fight by just dominating on the ground. Probably, my guess here is that Paul Craig probably gets a early first to second round submission on Johnny Walker because Johnny Walker his striking is nice, but again, when he like even when he's facing like the better strikers, he gets clipped hard.
Yeah, I don't think Johnny Walker wins this fight. I really never would bet on Johnny Walker because he's so inconsistent and he doesn't have the best chin. I think Craig though is gonna just take him down and just grind on him and hold him down, maybe submit him. I don't know if he'll submit him. Johnny Walker's jiu-jitsu is not that bad, but
Yeah.
I think Paul Craig takes this one unanimous decision. Maybe Paul Craig catches him on the feet and does the unexpected because it's definitely possible because Johnny Walker's striking defense is not very great, and we've seen him get knocked out a lot. But
The thing about Johnny Walker too, he starts off so fast, and I
yeah,
feel like he almost tries to get like gasses himself out so quickly in like that first round. So
yeah,
official prediction: second round submission, Paul Craig.
yeah. Paul Craig probably wins this fight. Who knows? Maybe Johnny clips him in the first round, but I don't see it.
Possible.
Next fight, I mean, you don't really get fighters that fight each other 4
4
times in the
times.
UFC,
This is
but
the first time ever, right?
yeah, Deiveson Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno. Now, thing that's interesting about this fight is Brandon Moreno had to change camps because of the situation with James Krause, because they're not letting James Krause fighters or something fight in the UFC anymore. You got to get away from that gym, they say, because of the gambling. That's a story for another time, though. But Moreno had to change camps midway. Um, Figueiredo, I mean, he literally he lost to Moreno back June, like that was like almost 2 years ago. But the last time they fought back in January was super close. I mean,
Yeah.
look at these stats. I mean,
I
it
mean,
could have went
all
either
their
way.
fights have been super close, really.
Besides the second one, Moreno won that with ease.
Yeah.
But
But first and third one have been super close, like debatable.
but look at these stats from the last one. I mean, I just think it could have went either way. I mean, wouldn't have been mad, but Figueiredo got the 48-47 decision. I mean, it was back and forth. He dropped Moreno. That's what won him the fight. He dropped Moreno in some rounds. Figueiredo has that power. I'm going back and forth on this one. I honestly, I don't know who's gonna win, but if I had to make a pick, I would never bet this fight on this next weekend. But if I had to make a pick, probably go with Figueiredo, unanimous decision again. I mean, I don't like how Moreno changed camps mid-fight, mid-camp. I don't like that. I mean, Figueiredo has the power. I think Figueiredo will defend his belt again in Brazil, and he'll be one of the Brazilian fighters to win on this night.
Davison, Figueredo will and still on that Saturday night. He is so good, and he's going to be in his Brazilian country. He's going to literally dismantle Brandon Moreno because, again, like you said, he's switching camps. I feel like Davidson's coming in different. I feel like he thinks he probably got a lucky one in that last one because I don't even think he was like all too confident, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he looks like he's working hard. I mean, we'll see this week how they're looking fight week, but I'm having Davison Figueredo, and I legit think a lot of people are gonna be shocked. I think Davison's gonna get a knockout on this in this fight.
Against
I'm saying around
Moreno?
like
Moreno doesn't get knocked out. No way. No way.
I'm saying around. I want to say like it's kind of a big, but like second, third, fourth. I'd probably say more the second or third round. I don't know. I just have that gut feeling, but yeah. But next fight is the main event. Glover Teixeira versus Jamal Overkill Hill. And it's not Overkill Hill. That's the other Hill. But Jamal Hill. I'm sorry, Jamal. I like Jamal Hill a lot. I really do. And I think he's going to be explosive. And I think he has a good chance of winning this fight. And I think his best chance of winning this fight is in the first and early second round because he can be explosive off rip. But Glover Teixeira, he looked really good in that Yuri fight. It was a close fight. He looked really good for his age. And then, but he gave up the choke at the end. But yeah, I think Glover Teixeira probably might lose the first round. I think he might be defensive or try to be more tactical with Jamal Hill. But I think Jamal Hill will slowly gas out because he's never even fought a 5 round fight before. So I think Glover Teixeira wins this with ease.
No, Hill's last fight was a 5 round fight. It didn't go five because he won it before,
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Like he's
but
never been in that 5 rounds. Like he's gonna gas out. I know
I,
myself.
I I told you this famous quote back in November. We all love happy endings, right? But the UFC doesn't have happy endings all the time. Now we all love to see Glover Teixeira win his belt in Brazil, go out on an ending, but it's not gonna happen. Jamal Hill, it's Jamal Hill's time. Glover took a lot of damage in that Yuri fight back in June, if we're not forgetting. A lot of damage. Now, are you so confident that he's going to be able to take the same shots? Because you know Jamal Hill is going to land them.
I don't think Jamal Hill's gonna be landing the same shots Yuri was. I think Jamal Hill. I love Jamal Hill. If he wins the belt, I'd be so happy. Like I really don't have a person going in this fight. I'm just saying Glover because all the experience and like Jamal Hill, he's just too green for me. You know what I mean? Like I think he needs a little bit more time. in the division. But I mean, I'm not mad that he's getting a title shot. But
Ever since that loss to Paul Craig back 2 years ago in June when Jamal Hill lost, he's been on a tear. He fixed his game a little bit. He's
has
on a
he fought
tear.
an elite grappler since? He's about to fight an elite grappler. And
It's not
last time he fought an elite grappler, he lost.
it's
Let's look
not
at it.
gonna get there.
Thiago
It's not
Santos
gonna
is.
get there. It's not gonna get
Go
there
back
though.
to Jamal Hill's record. Go
Yeah,
back
he
to
fought
Jamal
an
Hill's
elite
record.
grappler, okay, but if you're remembering that, he
Johnny
did have
Walker,
some
no.
success.
Thiago Santos, no.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Crute,
no. He hasn't. The last time he fought an elite grappler, he lost in the first round, and he's about to face another elite grappler. He's better than. I
this
think Glover Teixeira is way better than Paul Craig on the ground.
this fight's not getting to the ground. Jamal Hill is gonna knock him out in the first round or the second round. Glover Teixeira, you're gonna realize he can't take all that damage and then take those same shots a couple months
When was
later.
that fight? How long ago has it been since that fight?
That was in June.
He's recovered, and you're acting like
He's
he's been
older.
robbed.
He's older. He's older.
Okay, but he's a dog. He's still been in there.
I'm
He's
not
still
denying that.
yeah. Jamal Hill's too green. Glover Teixeira will be the new champion, and he'll probably retire in Brazil. I mean, this is a fairy tale ending. It's kind of reminds me of like Messi and Argentina type of situation. But anyways, I think Glover wins, and I think it's gonna
Yeah.
be a good card overall.
Difference between other sports and UFC is happy endings don't really happen all the time,
No, I
and
was just
this isn't
comparing to
gonna be a
something. No,
happy.
no, I'm sorry. I'm
This
sorry to get
isn't
you
gonna be
salty.
a happy ending
I'm
because
sorry. I'm sorry, Ronaldo fan, to get you salty, but
Glover
Messi is the
Glover
greatest of all time.
Glover Teixeira is not going to beat Jamal Hill on this night. I'm confident in that pick. I would
No,
put this in a parlay.
Glover Teixeira will win this belt. Yo, please listen to him, and then let me know so I could text you and I can clown you in the comments.
Jamal Hill knocks him out in the first 2 rounds. Jamal Hill and new champion of the world. And then we get maybe Jamal Hill versus Yuri Prohashka one day, which would be an insane fight. I'd love to see that because it's his time. It's his time. I'll put 50 Mountain Dews on it too if I have to because I'm confident in this pick. I'm very, very confident. But that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, we'll be out with more videos every week, obviously. You know, I hope you enjoyed the prediction video. Let us know if you have anything else to say in the comments. Let us know what you think of your picks. And we'll see who's right in about 1 week from now. But yeah, have a great one, guys. Peace out.